I'm Brett of brett.maytom.net. In this level 200 screencast, we'll be looking at Visual Studio project types. The objective. I'm going to describe the different types of projects you can create within Visual Studio. We'll look at the difference between templates and starter kits, and we'll look at other options available to you to create different types of projects. A Visual Studio template is a starting point for a new project. It contains settings and references, and it also contains how to build and compile that project as well as editors. There are many different types of applications you can create in Visual Studio, from desktop applications to web applications to services to games to Office applications or SharePoint add-ins. The ability to create these applications is what a template offers. A starter kit is different to a template in that it is an enhanced template which has sample code to a starter project, giving you a few forms or features with that application to show you how you should build that type of application. Now we'll look at some of the different types of applications. You have a command line application or a console application which allows you to interact with the command line. This could be the traditional DOS type command application or PowerShell snap-ins. We can also look at form-based applications, from the old style Windows Forms to Windows Presentation Foundation and the new Metro style applications part of Windows 8. You're also able to create web applications. You can create traditional web form applications using ASP.NET to new web applications using the Model View Controller pattern. This could lead to web applications for desktop or mobile. There are other types of applications such as a class library, which allows you to write components that you can include in different projects, test projects to do unit testing and coded UI testings, or database projects. There are many other templates that you can download from the web. For example, the XNA Game Studio allows you to create XNA based games, or the DirectX Software Developer Kit allowing you to write low-level DirectX applications, or the Windows Mobile SDK, Silverlight SDK, or if you want to go in and create Azure based services, the Speech SDK allows you to interact with Windows Speech, or if you're interested in security, the Windows Identity Foundation SDK. Or you can go through and download the PowerShell commandlet SDKs to build PowerShell commandlets. These are only a few of the SDKs. There are heaps more that you can get from the web. I'm now going to do a quick demonstration to show you the different project templates in Visual Studio 11 running on Windows 8. So let's start up Visual Studio. When Visual Studio starts, you can go to the File menu, choose New Project. The project templates pop up, and as I'm using Visual C# as my default settings, I have a whole range of Visual Studio applications I can go and create. If you are using another language, you'd be able to go through and see the projects and similar types of projects for Visual Basics. Let's go into the C#. In the Windows application side, when you click on a template that allows you to go through and create, for example, a console application, it will display the different types of templates in a short description of what the template can go through: a console, a Windows Presentation Foundation, or a Windows Form application, a component that you can go through and create a dynamic link library, the new Windows Metro 8 style, a blank application, a grid application, or a split page application, as well as test libraries and class libraries. We can go through and create ASP.NET Web Forms applications, or the MVC Model View Controller applications on version 3 or version 4, or a few other web type components. Office-based applications allow you to create add-ins and templates for your Office applications. The cloud templates allow you to build Windows Azure applications. Reports creates a report. SharePoint allows you to create a SharePoint web part or workflows or a project. Silverlight, create a Silverlight application. Tests allow you to create unit tests and coded UI test applications, as well as Windows performance and load tests. Windows Communication Foundation allows you to create communication services, allowing your client applications to communicate with backend services. Workflows can be created using Windows Workflow and allowing you to create custom activities and build your own workflows and integrate them into your applications. There are some other applications that you might be interested in. SQL Server, building a database project. If we look under the other project types, we can extend Visual Studio, create some setup and deployment projects, or just a blank solution that we can go through. Being the Ultimate Edition, we also can go through and create some modeling projects. The next is we can actually go online and gain access to some sample applications. So let's go look at C#, and there's a couple startup projects that we can go through and download. For example, here's a ASP.NET Ajax web chat application. With these different types of templates, there are a whole host of projects you can go and create. In upcoming lessons, we'll go through and start creating some of these projects and build up our programming knowledge on the different types of applications. As you can see, there's quite a diverse range of products you can go through and create. In future lessons, we'll go through and learn how to create some of these types of applications. That concludes the demonstration. In review, we've looked at a few different types of projects that you can go through and create in Visual Studio. These different types of projects are installed as templates onto your machine. A starter kit gives you a sample project that you can start working with and not having to build an application from the ground up. Software developer kits can be downloaded from the internet, giving you a range to new types of applications you can build.